Somebody, I'm a BBL specialist. I'm a BBL specialist. Now they think they can get me any day of the week. It's horrible. Okay, anyway, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Hot Mango Seed Podcast. I am a BBL specialist and you're one of your hosts today, LaRue. But I'm not here alone. I'm joined here with the Hot Mango Seed Podcast crew. First, the VI Massive, Soldier Bless. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. And who are
you already know, Soldier Bless, never stress, fire blazing.
Who are you?
I'm the Purge. Lock your doors. Hide your daughters, lock up your wives, the rude boys in town.
The Purge. That's what's up, the VI Massive, man. And we also got the botanist, Rob Raider. Over here, sir. Oh. Over here. Who are you?
Hello. Get over here.
You gotta get the mic.
How y'all doing? Welcome,
Mr. Rob Raider. Yeah, so we also got the super producer, Henny Skywalker. What the hell?
What is the guy doing here? I'm here every day, but I've never seen these Negroes before.
Wait, who are you?
Who am I?
Yes.
I'm
Who?
the one and only. One and only you've never seen, you've never heard of. Don't worry about who I am. I'm that.
I'm so confused right now.
BBL specialist.
Hey.
BBL
And we also
specialist.
got, last but not least, the king of all kings, King T.
Hear ye,
Oh.
hear ye, my people, my royal subjects. Oh, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Have no fear, motherfuckers. The king is here.
Hey, and who are you?
I am what they call the scholarly king.
The scholarly king. Okay.
Scholarly king.
Hey.
That's him.
You crazy.
Well, like I was telling them before, you know, I do my BBLs during the week. I don't typically, you know what? I don't typically do them on weekends, and I keep getting these calls. But anyways, how are y'all doing? Hey, y'all got to grab mics now.
BBL specialist, BBL specialist, BBL specialist, BBL specialist, BBL specialist, BBL specialist, BBL specialist.
I'm doing them for $25.99
$25.99
for the holidays. If you
$25.99
or somebody you love.
Get over here.
Yeah.
Hey, I kept trying to keep the mustache on. It wasn't working.
No, you had to use your original mustache.
Yeah.
Your inbound mustache.
Hey, but
You had a Steve Harvey mustache.
check.
Yeah.
All right, this one's on. All right, so you asked how we doing.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you like the great Al Pacino, aka Scarface, said, "Every day alive is a good day."
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we doing wonderful,
Great day.
Man.
blessed.
Yes,
Blessed.
sir. Bless up,
Yes,
bless
sir.
up, bless up.
Yeah, man. I thought you were still enrolling. You were like, like the good knight of North something. I don't
No,
know.
it's like King T. He's the king of all kings is here.
There you go. That's the introduction right there.
That's the introduction right there.
Yeah,
I
if
already
you-
know, man. But it's a blessed time, you know what I mean? Celebrating that Halloween, you know what I
Yes,
mean? We
yes.
all in our costumes, see everything running around. We in our Kaisenat format. What y'all think about that?
This the hot mango seed format. What you mean?
No, what you mean? I mean, it's kind of like,
I like this format though. This is a dope format.
That's what it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? This is like how we get down. This is going to show like a more wider portion, different angles.
Yes,
Give you
sir.
a different vision of the Hot Mango Seed crew, you know what I'm saying? Exactly how
Lots
we do
of
it.
space.
So, lots
Yes.
of space, creativity. We're in the beautiful studio, so, we're going to make it work.
Now, Henny, you got gold in your mouth? Henny been scaring me ever since she had came in the. Ever since she came in the frame, she sound dangerous.
She's fully in character.
This is the real Henny. This is the real Henny.
We're just chilling.
Oh man, hey, but yo, it's been a great time, man. As you can see, we're celebrating Halloween 2024. I can't wait. Definitely can't wait to see y'all. I'm about to say uniforms, y'all costumes.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we dressed up for y'all. We don't really do this. I was
Y'all gonna be dressed.
Oh, what you think they could be dressed like, honey?
They know how they gonna be dressed.
Oh, yeah,
How?
downtown.
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, right? Telling
Yeah.
you. Especially downtown gonna be lit.
Yeah.
You know they're going to be wall to wall, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
downtown will be.
BBLs everywhere.
I remember.
BBL Central.
Hey, one of the funniest little scenes I seen downtown Orlando. I remember we were right there on Orange, and like there was just a crowd of people everywhere, and there was like 5-6 people in a group running, and they were runners, and they had on like the shorts, and they were in sequence running through people. I was rolling. I was like, man, that's hilarious. They had on headbands and like the short shorts, and they were just in sequence.
It was all in character. Some people that take that farm super serious, you know. Some
But
people
yo,
are really serious.
how was your week, man? How's everybody feeling right now?
Feeling blessed.
Ooh, worn out.
Bro, the election is in like 10 days.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
elections. Yeah, elections coming up.
Man,
that mustache ain't made for
it
you,
ain't
man.
gonna make it.
You needed to.
It ain't supposed to be there, man.
You should have Velcro it to your top lip, B.
See?
That Velcro.
Yeah, put on the Velcro strip, have it stick, have do with the glue on the back and the adhesive. Stick it on your lip.
Glue.
Put it on the top of your lip.
On the side of your lip.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's your week been? How's everybody feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm about to purchase one of those Elon Musk, the robots. I'm about to train
Hell
it
yeah,
how to
let's
roll
go.
my splits them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have everything set. And listen, I go be kind to my robot. I've been seeing the reviews out there and the posts. A lot of people planning on abusing their man robot.
They got diabolical plans.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it do my whole backyard. Honestly.
The thing I want to let you know, there's something called singularity. If you understand what the whole Terminator backstory is, you would understand that these robots going to eventually rise up against we if we don't treat them kind. You know what I mean? So
Or the
treat
Will
the
Smith
robot
movie.
them good, don't abuse your robot them, because if he back on you, he gonna knock your head off.
That's a
robot.
That's it, that iRobot thing, that's it.
It sounds funny, but real talk, I would not put that past Elon.
Hey.
Now
you see
I
it?
could definitely see him doing something like that.
What kind of robots are we talking? Like, I didn't see no reveal.
Servitude
on that.
didn't
robots,
see it?
like basic.
Dude,
Yeah, level
they-
1
it's-
robots.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like house servants or personal assistants, kind of
Yeah.
like iRobot.
What?
Yeah, have you seen iRobot?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Th-
imagine
that's-
the
that's where we're headed
exact
to.
same thing.
Possibly.
He
Ooh.
made his robots look just like it. He made the cars
What?
look just like it. Yeah.
And he did announce
Yeah.
Tesla will be the most powerful company.
Yeah.
So
That's wild, bro. I didn't know. Because I know that they have been working on robots. Like, I know Saudi Arabia, right? Like, they got advanced robots and stuff. I didn't realize.
autonomous.
I didn't realize, like,
But they're not really autonomous.
they're like buttons.
No.
No. The
Yeah.
ones, the ones he
At the
had,
event.
the
Yeah.
ones he had at the event,
Yeah.
everyone thought was autonomous.
Uh-huh.
But come to find out, they were being remote controlled.
Oh.
Yeah, so they
yeah.
weren't really
Not
doing
yet.
the whole thing, because they looked like they was moving, just interacting regular with with the people. But come to find out, they weren't doing it on their own. They were remote controlled.
Wow.
Then they put out. Then they're like, oh yeah, this this is what the future is gonna be like.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that is futuristic though. You
It
know what I
is,
mean?
it
Like having some robot bringing you your friggin' your newspaper. Well, not newspaper. Gosh, I'm showing my age. Shit. But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, go and get you a beer in the fridge or rolling your spliff. Hey, let me tell you, if that robot there rolling spliff, I for sure having one on pre-order, you know.
That's all you gonna pay all that money just to have
Dog,
one roll your
I
spliff?
would
Why not?
pay to
Servitude,
go up
dog.
to let that man there roll my spliff. I'll be like, but you gonna have the easiest roll possible. All you gotta do is roll spliffs and cool out.
Yeah,
Look,
just
Now look,
perfect
then
job.
you're
He's
gonna
good.
be high and be
And keep the house
paranoid
clean.
looking at the robot like, man,
Nah.
what if this thing really did
Nah,
turn
B.
on me?
I go put that robot in a headlock.
Hey, but yo, man, the week has been great. Like, I'm excited. I got a gig this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Where you performing
That's
at?
what's up.
Yeah, so we're gonna be out at Dab Fest out in Jacksonville.
Dab Fest.
Dab
Fest,
not
you heard
Dad,
that.
not
Dab.
Dad.
Dab Fest. Yeah.
baby.
Like
Dab.
DAB?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
DAB Dab
DAB,
Fest.
Dab Fest.
And so
A
yeah,
lot of
we're
high people there.
we're doing a show. We're opening up for a band called Little Stranger, like a hip hop duo. Prado is also performing and
Hell
more.
yeah.
And this
Hell
is in Jacksonville. So man, can't wait for Halloween Fest. It's Dab Day.
A Dab
Halloween
holiday.
Fest. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
yeah, man, it sounds like a good time.
Sounds cool. So man, like I know when y'all, I keep looking at the screen and I'm thinking I'm not, you
Yeah.
know, but I know y'all like, I'm wondering, cause you know, we celebrate, I feel like y'all celebrate Halloween if there's a party, right?
For the
Like
fun.
if
Yeah,
it's-
for the parties.
For the
Yeah.
fun.
but I
mostly.
don't feel like I ever been over to your house and I would see like ghosts on your lawn or something like that. Like, do you celebrate Halloween?
We pass out candy,
Okay.
but we
Okay.
do it because we had kids. But now that they're older, we do it so we can have something to eat when all the kids are done trick or treating.
Bro,
Jesus.
I ain't gonna
All,
lie.
all the
That's
extra bonuses.
Yeah, all the extra sweets afterwards. but I don't really do the celebration thing on no Halloween. I like to dress up, you know, and all for the party sake of it.
yeah, that's what it feels like, right? How about y'all? Do y'all celebrate Halloween?
It's in St. Croix. It used to be you know, you would dress up, but they ain't had no such thing called trick or treat where I come from. You know what I mean? No, that man ain't you ain't going to nobody's door, and you ain't going to knock on nobody's door to ask for no damn candy. Trust me. They go blast. They know not to do that there. No more candy from where we
Trick or
come from.
survive, trick or
But
die.
yeah, but thing how I
Trick
know
or
about
die.
Halloween is more like, you know what I mean, you know, buying candy and whatnot, but more like egging other people. You know what I'm saying? We used to do all kind of egg wars.
It was like a prank.
Yeah,
pranking
like
time?
back in the days, you know what I mean? As a kid, you know what I mean? So as a kid, it wasn't no door-to-door candy, but it was definitely egg war and, you know, putting on a Jason mask. Probably that's about it.
Yeah.
All the trickery.
What about y'all three? Yeah,
All the
when
trickery.
y'all was younger, what,
Halloween
Yeah, I
is
was gonna
it's a chill day, you know. I usually only do it for the parties, like you said, just the parties and just
Right.
chill. I really don't give out no candy, so you know,
what?
especially
Rob just take.
especially all the horror stories, like with like people putting razors in
Oh,
the
yeah,
chocolate
yeah,
and
yeah. You
gotta
drugs and stuff
inspect
like that.
every
Yeah,
piece.
yeah, you know.
gotta inspect
And plus, I'll be like one of those people that will give out the horrible candy shit you don't want, like the candy corn and the peeps
Oh, them
Oh,
things
I
suck.
love
and stuff like that. Like you're
I
not going
love
to my
candy
house,
corn.
but then
Your
it's gonna
house,
set me
your
up.
house would be the one I would egg.
Yeah, to get eggs. That's what I was thinking.
And toilet paper, you
Walk
fuck.
away with the candy corn, mad as could be.
Like, oh, he don't got nothing at his house. Like, nope, not me.
As a kid, I take all the candy corn. I love candy corn.
Yo, have y'all ever been to the houses that ever had the notes, nobody's home, but they're like, can you take one? They leave the buckets out.
Oh,
But you
yeah,
end up
yeah.
taking like half
I
the
see
bucket.
that on Bob's Burgers.
I was gonna say, did anybody take one?
Take what?
Just
They-
one.
they
When
take
it
more
said
than
take
one?
Oh, just
did
take one?
anybody
I'm
just
pretty
take
sure
one?
I did.
Oh, no.
No, no.
I'm pretty sure I did. I wasn't.
I
Yep.
took as much as my hand
I
could
could
grab.
honestly tell you-
But one hand though, I would only
Yeah.
use one hand.
I've
as much
never
as my
been
hand
trick
could
or
grab.
treating in my life. B.
For
I
real?
don't- Nope, not one time.
Bro, that's an
Cool.
experience.
I mean, in an experience I go ever get to experience, obviously.
And stop,
listen.
stop by our house.
Listen, let me tell you.
Have some-
No, bless. Let me tell you, right? As a kid, to go trick or treating, bro, the come up someday. Oh my gosh, some years, bro, I would have a pillowcase like this full, bro.
Yeah.
All candy, B. That's a come up. Like you don't even care no more. You don't. You people open their door. You don't care what they look like, who they are. What do they got? Like it just turns into you're a savage, bro. Nah, they only got Twix over there. I'm going across the street. I see them coming with large stickers.
Yep.
Like
They got a king size.
Savage.
That's crazy.
I used to take Desi, DJ, and Deja, and then maybe one or two of their friends.
Yeah.
Walking around different neighborhoods, just stacking. They would all come back with bags and bags. And then me and D would sit there and inspect them all.
Yeah.
But while we inspect them, we put to the side the ones we wanted.
Man, my mom used to do that. I got hip to that. Like I'm gonna inspect this pile. Like, what do you mean this pile?
Y'all parents, hold on. Y'all parents actually expected y'all candy?
Yeah.
Mom's never got to expect it.
You
No.
just eat the razor blades and needles.
I never, in all the years, like I can remember, like I've never had my candy inspected at all.
Oh, man,
Same,
poor
bro.
Rob.
Yeah.
Same. Never inspected.
Never expected.
Man, Meg, my mom didn't even know I was out trick or treating.
For the most part, in facts, yeah.
Yeah. Where you going? I'll be back. Like,
What?
Yeah, just
You
out
had it
back
like
with-
that?
Come back
You
with stacks
know,
of
like-
Just had a mask and a hoodie.
My mother would have knocked me with the metal spoon.
but I tell you, man, like it's a
You know,
it's a trip, right? When you think about what's up, Tamika? Tamika said Halloween is the best holiday, and
Yes,
I love
sir.
candy corn. Yes,
Oh,
Tamika,
Lord,
I
Lord.
love
Oh,
candy.
you like candy corn? So
Tommy.
she coming to the house then.
I'll tell
Tommy,
you
you
all
don't
the
like
peeps.
candy corn. Trust me.
Come
You
up
don't
with the
want
peeps,
none of
the
that.
peeps and the candy corn.
But
You
it's,
don't want none of that.
it's
But she
funny
do
though.
love Halloween though.
yeah, it's funny, right? Like when you meet somebody who really celebrate Halloween, like somebody who, like I remember going to Maui. I went to Maui, and I'm not trying to sound like I go to Maui once a month because that was like
balling.
Hey, use a BBL
He be
specialist.
balling.
that was a
I
while.
mean,
BBL
you
specialist,
to make
she
a
can afford
shitload
it.
of money
That
now.
was a while ago. But yo, these people I talked to, right? I talked to this girl. She had this. She made her costume, and she said it took her all year to make it.
That could be
And
the
she was doing it for the contest. That's how serious. Like, so there was a city that got hit with the fires that's in Maui called Lahaina. It's a street. Shout out to Maui. And on this street, it was the craziest. I was there during Halloween. Damn, this sounds like I'm just telling tall tales, but this all is adding up as I'm thinking about it. But Lahaina is really big for Halloween. And so these people, like, I've seen costumes that were like $1,000 costumes that were just so like
That's insane.
like authentic. You could tell somebody had this made, custom made. Like they're doing, like when you see a Beetlejuice, it's not just somebody in a cheap party suit. It's like somebody with custom. But anyways, yeah, Halloween, I know for some people is serious, you know, and Halloween is fun and all, you know, but it's like knowing these guys, they probably, I just couldn't imagine like seeing pumpkins on their door and, you know, stuff like that.
Jack-o'-lanterns?
If it's for Tommy's sake, it'll happen. But the most I've ever seen Halloween celebrated actually was in her hometown in Hagerstown,
Okay.
Maryland. I mean, like, I never see such an organized and orchestrated Halloween effect, like of people going trick-or-treating for real in the masses. Like, the streets are filled to the brim
Like
with
6 o'clock,
people.
7 o'clock, out
Dude,
there, out there.
it was the craziest thing I ever seen. And, you know, even like how one of them put candy out and people coming up and interacting. I was just like, this is
Yeah.
like what you used to see on TV.
Maryland,
You know
DC,
what I mean?
Virginia,
Like,
they don't
for
play.
real. Yeah,
Maryland,
it's
DC, Virginia,
real,
they don't play
real
when it
deep,
comes
you
to
know.
Halloween.
Shout out to Hagerstown, Maryland, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Maryland.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up, man.
301.
And
Said the 301.
That's Baltimore.
That don't even
Oh, no,
sound.
no.
That don't
Is
even
301?
sound
Yeah.
gangster. No way.
What?
Don't sound
308.
cool.
Baltimore is a
301.
hard state, though. You know,
301.
it's
For
a
real.
bad place. That's a rough
301.
town.
But if you're tuned in right now, man, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, we are the Hot Mango Seed Podcast.
Hot Mangos.
We are the platform that drills down to the seed and we pull back the layers on everything related to cryptocurrency, the marijuana industry, gaming, music, relationships, which we're going to dive into today. And so much more, man. And it's Halloween and we dressed up for y'all. If you only understood that we don't dress up like that for everybody. And like I said, if you know anybody looking for a BBL, I'm doing a special right now.
BBL specials.
So I'm doing 3 for 1.
Somebody
3
can't wait for
one
BBL special.
until Tuesday. Now, if you see them BBLs that almost look like cube steaks, like when it's sticking out. Those were some of the experiences. Those were
I can't wait for
experiments.
that BBL special.
No, listen, those were experiments that we was doing with new equipment. So the bus that looked like cubes, ignore them. We have great reviews besides those.
Goodness gracious.
But listen, all jokes aside, parents, if you're a parent and you're listening, make sure you check your kids' candy. You know what I'm saying? There's some weirdos out here, man. That
Fentanyl,
really,
candy, all that.
Yeah,
all of that.
seriously, fentanyl will kill a child.
Yeah, and speaking
And crystal meth.
and speaking of crystal meth,
Meth.
speaking of all of that, another thing that you gotta be careful of is that pink cocaine, that
Hey,
pink Diddy.
seriously, that
It
pink
is not
Diddy.
even it's
That
like mixed
pink
with like
Diddy.
6-7 different other drugs, like caffeine.
But there was
and a bunch of other
there
stuff.
was Diddy, but somebody else. Just the one that died had
Yes.
cocaine in the system.
The
singer
Rich Homie Quan.
So check this out. No, not
AKA
him.
the Jeffrey.
Not him. It was the dude from not One Direction, but
Oh, the one that jumped off the building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
One
yeah.
Direction.
He went one direction. My bad. Too early.
So I'm sure by now you've heard about Diddy getting caught with that pink cocaine. But if you're not familiar with this stuff, I actually read about it, and it's typically made with ketamine. But there's also been these batches lately that have been found containing meth, MDMA,
Caffeine.
bath salt, caffeine, opiates, fentanyl.
It's a cocktail.
Everything.
It's a drug cocktail.
Yeah, and then the pink color comes from food dye, so it's not even nothing special like some sciencey.
Fried Pepto-Bismol.
Crush up Pepto Bismol.
Try
That'll
the
make you
powder.
Cold-blooded demonstration.
Right.
The pink.
Like you better not be selling that powder Pepto no more.
That powder pep mobile.
Got that powder Pepto. No, but definitely, want to urge people, right, to if you're a recreational user of drugs, no judgment, but make sure, if something like that comes across, you think twice about it because people are messing up. And like you were saying, Henny, like the dude from One Direction, right? Liam Payne, rest in peace. Love and condolences to his family. But he's another one. And it just seems like this kind of stuff is just going wild. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
have you? And it's also
Yep,
called
it was found in the
2C.
system.
it's called what?
2C.
2C.
That's the other word. Yeah, 2C.
2C. Like, what do y'all know about this?
I know that the food coloring
for
is
us.
not good to snort.
Yeah, it's not good for us. That's what you know for sure.
Food coloring is
I
one
know
thing.
that 2C's a
It's,
rapper.
it's that whole get him to the Greek, the
Nah.
Jeffrey drug. That's all it
That's
is.
where he got the
You said it's the Jeffrey drug?
You seen get him to the Greek?
Jeffrey.
That's pretty much the Jeffrey.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a rapper that goes by that name, 2C.
I was thinking Tucci.
Yeah, Tunchi. Yeah, but they have it like young 2C or whatever, you know what I mean?
I think it's 2C.
That's it.
And then, man, speaking of rappers, man, I know like in the text group today, y'all was kind of talking about Durk, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
let's-
yeah. Hey,
let's-
what up, pirate?
Another one who
Pirate in
can't
the
think.
chat.
Pirate. Peace.
What up?
The
Peace.
angriest.
Peace to everybody in the chat right
Yes,
now.
sir,
showing
for real.
love.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the chat.
McGahee. Oh, McGahee. Justin McGahee, brother. Hey, much love to you, brother. You know what I mean?
Tamika said no
Seriously.
Yes, peace,
peeps,
man.
peeps for
peace.
life. You gotta eat them peeps.
Yes, we love them peeps.
But yeah, man, let's
love it.
talk Lil Durk, right? So this
Oh, yeah.
is a tough story to share if you haven't heard it.
It ain't tough. It was bound to happen.
But
Right.
the story is, it's like, a tough story to share. Like I feel from just another black man, really, to be frank, like to see another black rapper, artist, broadcasted and caught for doing something stupid, right? So this story broke over the last 24 to 48 hours. So Lil Durk, who is a talented and well-known rap artist out of Chicago, was arrested in South Florida in a murder for hire plot. So he's also been named the leader of a Chicago-based rap collective called Only the Family, OTF, and they're allegedly a group that commits violent acts of murder and assault. So
And raps about it.
And raps about it.
and raps
And
about it.
names people and locations where things happen. I mean, it was bound to happen.
It was bound to.
So let me finish this, and then I really want y'all to especially Henny and Rob. I feel like will really have
chopped liver too, right?
I don't know if you know, but so he allegedly put a bounty. So he put a bounty on the
Quanto.
head of someone he was beefing with.
Quando
And-
Rondo.
Rondo, get back.
And this is all according to the news that I read. So to be honest with you all, like I just said, like I'm reading, like I don't know this background. These guys talk about this all the time, yelling "O Block" and all of this stuff. Like
Oh, look. What?
Y'all looked at Oblak?
saying no, not yelling it out, but talking about like their affiliation, and I don't really know all of this. So if y'all could like educate us, like that don't know nothing.
Well, let me jump in.
Oh Lord, didn't
Look,
I say
no,
Hitty and
look,
Rob?
let me jump in real quick because from the least perspective
Okay.
of the one that you don't think know it, you know what I mean? First off, if they have Oblakian legs, run. Because they have the switch.
Hey,
and,
bow-legged and skinny.
Exactly. And they're
Bow-legged
playing.
and fast.
She in the
Bow-legged.
car. We not that far. All right, look, listen. Seriously, Young Durk or Lil Durk, right?
Lord have
This man is part of the Oblak, and them Oblak man then used to play King Von.
No.
King Von was the reason all of this happened, and King Von himself was like a walking devil of some sort.
He's
Really?
a demon. He was
Yes.
a
Really?
Yes.
See, I didn't know this.
Yeah, King
He's a
Von
demon.
was such a killer and voracious like manhunter.
Top
he used,
gunner.
yeah, he used to really blick them blickies, if you understand what I
Top
mean.
shotter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
like
for real.
so he was like in the streets for real.
He's a
was-
serial killer.
Yeah.
He loved that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He
he
Yeah,
loved
Von-
for that shit.
He's a
Yeah, Brian.
serial killer.
Vaughn is dead. Yeah. So
Yeah, Von dead.
So yeah, that's what the hit with Hire was for.
He said-
when he killed. Well,
yeah,
where
you
Vaughn
gotta
got
run
out.
it. Nope, you gotta bring it all the way back, Rob. Like,
What you mean?
so what? How did King Von get? He's dead, right?
King Von was in a fight outside of a club in Atlanta.
Hookah spot.
And
yeah.
with the guy, he ran up on and started swinging on
Quando
Quando
Rondo.
Rondo. Quando Rondo's friend Tim got out and
Lil
killed
Tim.
him and killed somebody else and shot some more people.
So then they already knew that Tim killed King Von.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So as a get back, they wanted to take out Quando Rondo because he was in L.A.
And he
There's a
missed.
video about all of
In
that too.
4K too.
Because somebody else got killed.
4K, 1440p, 720p,
Yeah.
1080p.
Yep,
Yeah.
everything you
Whatever
need.
resolution you want to choose.
Yeah.
You can see the video.
So
And then made songs.
Yeah.
so they tried to kill Quando Rondo.
Yes.
Tried to.
In
They got his
LA.
friend.
But they got
They
his
got
Got his
friend.
friend.
That was the retaliation.
But it wasn't the friend that killed King Von
Not
because
at
he's
all.
still alive.
Yep. His
Oh,
piss-
Timmy.
He got
Tim's
he on a
still
piss
alive,
bag
yeah.
right now. Yep.
Oh.
Yep, he alive and thriving. Actually, he's
He-
not
oh, no, he
doing
on a
it.
shit bag right now.
He
still.
got a
Yeah,
bag.
he on a
but
shit bag, but
he's
you know,
alive.
at least he
thriving,
alive.
yeah.
What does that mean? He's on
A colostomy bag.
Wait,
bag,
so did
yeah.
he got some?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got hit.
Killed.
He didn't get,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he on a shit bag.
Okay, so now I'm following. So now Rondo's man gets hit up in L.A. What happens after that? Ron, what?
Quando
Quando
Rondo?
Rondo.
Quando Rondo.
Yeah,
no,
Quando.
no disrespect. So his man gets hit and killed. I mean, so what happens after that?
So reason why Quando's in California is because he was trying to get protection from the Crips
Okay.
and stuff like that. So that's why he was out there in Cali. He was trying to be protected. And then that whole situation happened. And then they have the whole recording of the two cars following the SUV that day, and then catching them in the alley. And then they got the three
And Quando
perpetrators, whatever, shooting
Screaming on the side
and
of
blah
the
blah
road.
blah.
Yeah.
And then they found all 5 members to be affiliated with the OTF.
Yep.
That were after Quando Rondo.
That was after
Yes.
Quando Rondo.
So
And they talk about the whole story. Like they went to a burger joint to talk about the pay, and they went into full detail. Like pretty much, it was like a Instagram story or whatever they was watching, like an actual timeline of just everything they were doing.
Yep.
Yep.
he said they made this. I know I've definitely heard, or I haven't heard them, but I've heard that they've made disc records and stuff. And shout out my son Tyler. Tyler's been telling me about Quando Rondo for years.
That's it.
He's
He
from
hit to it.
Savannah.
Yeah.
But so this LA hit is what got Durk. How does Durk?
Yeah, he's
tied
the
all
one
this?
that plays the hit. So he's the one that
yeah.
paid for it.
Yeah, so they had the credit cards, the rental cars, the plane tickets. Even when they was eating, they even got the credit card statement from that. Like they pretty much have everything from beginning to end.
But he wasn't there.
Yeah,
They got
Company
something
card.
better than that. Somebody.
Wait, you need a
Yeah,
mic.
let me
Oh no, they got him there after the fact.
Somebody
or before the fact.
But somebody that he grew up with has been wearing a wire for years.
Oh yeah, I seen you
For
put that in the group.
years. Somebody he grew up with. So
Yeah.
he was getting hemmed up regardless. Because this is somebody, it's like one of us. You know, wearing the wire, we all doing some dirty stuff.
Dude did like 12, he did 12 years, got out. Durk gave him like $50,000, and then he also put him on the track and did all that stuff for his homeboy. And
he still had a wire on him.
have it.
That's
Yeah.
wild. So right now, right, because Quando Rondo is still alive, right?
Yeah, for now.
So with that information, like, what do you guys think? Like, do you think that Durk is gonna like do time or do you
Hell
think-
yeah.
Yeah, Durk might
Oh,
do
yeah.
life, dude, if convicted.
But
Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
didn't. Oh, because he killed.
pa-
never
he
mind,
paid- he
they
paid
killed
for the
Durk.
killing.
He's an
Murder for
accessory.
hire.
He's a part of everything.
And he knows how bad he was about to be cooked because he tried booking a flight to get out of the
Oh, yeah,
country.
to Italy and Dubai.
Well, he booked 2 flights and then canceled them and then booked one later to Italy. If he would have left early, he might have got out of the country. But he waited for some reason and they called him on the one for Italy.
He tried to go Muslim. He tried to say no violence. He knew it was coming.
Oh. Yeah, when was this, by the way? When did this hit on?
Last couple days.
No,
Yeah, like
on-
two
on-
days? 2 days ago?
A year or so ago.
Okay.
On
Oh,
Quando
the hit,
Rondo,
the
like
hit
that.
itself. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a song that a lot of the fans are playing that Durk was like either he's
Nightmare?
that he's pretty much going to end up in the feds.
Yeah, he
So this
knows.
was happening.
You dropped that song last year.
Yeah, so he knew it was happening.
Yeah, Durk knew it was happening. He tried to pour positivity,
Kind
but
of tried the lyrics.
You need the
sound.
mic, Kenny.
Oh. Well, the lyrics to that song also kind of sound like the way his day went.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, bro, what's wrong
Oh,
with you?
and then they playing that other video, like when the feds come, he falls down and all that good stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, when the feds come, and he falls to the ground.
Really?
Yeah. It's a whole video, a music video.
That's wild,
crazy.
man.
That is actually crazy.
Or whatever.
That's how it is, though.
I just wish the best for him. I hate, like for me, like, shout out to, I mean, I don't even know. Like, that's not a good move. That don't sound like a good guy. I don't know Lil Durk, but I know that it kind of, it gets me, like, it makes my stomach kind of curl every time now when I hear stuff like this. Because it's like, a kid that is just getting introduced to hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A kid across the world that's just getting hip to hip hop music and the culture, and
They shouldn't be listening to Durk.
yeah,
real,
that's
yeah.
and then that's what they're introduced to, and that's just another reminder. I don't know, like it's messed up that people who aren't adults that can't kind of shout out to you, Ash, but people
up,
who
Ash?
Hey, Ash.
people who aren't adults that can't like mentally work through like what's going on, like, yeah, he makes this music and not all people that make music are those kind of people, like, right, like, are all black culture is not this, like,
Could you imagine
know-
if Earth, Wind, and Fire was pulling licks?
man.
Yo,
Jeez, son.
Hey, you'd be surprised. Some of them
his songs.
Some of them was gangster back
Some of
then.
that day was
They
real
were,
gangster.
they
R&B.
were, but-
they were gangster.
But hey, Ash, we having a Halloween episode, you know what I mean? We all dressed up for Halloween. What you think about costumes?
And they put it in songs.
Hey, yo.
Right?
I smoked
Everything's going right.
What's
you know?
good, Ash?
Ash
One
trees.
thing I can say, and I'm gonna tell y'all from somebody that did run in the streets.
Okay.
No matter what, when you play in the devil's playground, sooner or later you're gonna have to pay the piper. It's never free. Trust me. You're gonna
Facts.
lose a friend.
And the
You
piper's
can lose
expensive.
your life. You're gonna get locked up. And I know it sounds so cliche because you hear it all the time, but I'm telling you, I lived that life and had to pay the piper and almost paid more than I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Piper's
So
expensive.
just keep that in mind. Like, it's you can enjoy that life while you're having fun, but sooner or later it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Look here, young blood. Now the fun times is making that real money, doing it legit, and
You
you ain't
better tell
limited like we used to be.
Yep,
The
yep.
options are there. You just gotta make them steps.
For the thinkers.
That's like, man, I mean, it's just like you don't want to be one of them people like watching your back, right?
Yeah.
Just always watching your back. Like, I remember when I was in 4th grade, I had stole some candy from 7-Eleven.
Jeez.
And I was watching.
7-Eleven was the easy lick.
It didn't feel good. I was watching my back the whole time,
Rob's
and I
like,
was
yeah, I did that.
paranoid.
Yeah.
I was
did all
like,
the time.
man, what if they get me? Like, I can't get locked up right now. I got practice tomorrow. Like, So it's just not good. You don't want to be one of them people that gotta watch their back. So that's why you stick to doing the good stuff. And it's funny, right? Going right into our main topic today. So, go ahead. Sorry.
Before we go into that main topic, I do want to say, rest in peace to DJ Clark Kent.
Oh,
Okay.
rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Man, that is a heavy hit to hip hop right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
That's for
We
real.
just watched like a few interviews of his like a few months ago. Like yeah.
That's crazy.
Passed away from cancer.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
man,
he's
rest
been-
in peace.
Yeah.
R.I.P. for real,
Wow.
man.
Clark Kent.
All right.
One of the
Clark
originals.
Kent. Yeah, so kind of going into our main topic, and this is funny, like this one has been on our agenda for a couple of weeks, but we just haven't got to it. So it's going to be based on relationships and loosely based around relationships, but not necessarily romantic relationships, right? And I think that just talking about Lil Durk, right, kind of aligns with this. And I'm not trying to throw shade at him at any point, way or form, but this will be around relationships that are more problematic. So these could be relationships with a partner, a sibling, a friend, a family member, a coworker, a neighbor. You kind of get where I'm going. This isn't necessarily a romantic relationship, but a platonic relationship. And when I say problematic, I mean those people who will put...
Hold on. You see that?
Power, you can't just drop news like that, son.
Every time you don't drop that.
Congratulations, though.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Pirate.
brother.
This man say he's
Bro, out here
expecting another
dropping-
kid.
You just gonna drop news
dropping
like that.
kids like
What's going on
albums,
with you,
bro.
Pirate?
For real.
Like,
man.
congratulations,
You
You
dog.
making a
Congratulations.
tribe and a half over there. Be all of them are going to
Golly.
take over the whole friggin' city.
Shout out to our boy Pirate in the chat. He
Congratulations.
just announced he's having another kid, man.
Yes,
Big up
sir.
to you and your
Shout out to
lady.
Pirate.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. That is awesome.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt. But, continuing on, right? So the people I'm kind of hinting at are the people that will put us at risk of doing things that we wouldn't normally do, right? Or act like we would normally act. And how do we deal with these kind of people? For example, a friend that exposes us to hardcore drugs every time we're around them. The cousin who puts us at risk of cheating, because they need a wingman or they need a wingwoman to entertain the friend they're with, right? That person that's, or that sibling that's always getting into altercations, or cousins, like I know we all have them, right? Those that are always into something and pull you into this kind of messiness. That friend that's always looking to make a lick, right? Or AKA an illegal come up. And want you to join them. I had to do AKA just in case.
Be a legal
I don't know
come
what
up.
a lick is. But you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Schemers. Always scheming.
That homie
Yeah.
that's
Schemers.
always scheming, right? And
Always
you
scheming.
you love them, you want to spend time with them, but it's like each and every time you link up with them,
Like,
it
dog, you on
feels-
some other
yeah.
shit. Always on something else.
So
why?
as we get older, we have this the right sense or discernment, right, to make these choices. And I'm just wondering, because I know we all have them. I know we all have those family members, those people we grew up and went to school with and stuff. Like, I don't know if everybody has those kind of skills. I really question it these days. Like, do adults, especially young adults, really have the skills to determine, like, should I go in the car with this person that's, robbed a bank yesterday? But they're
Yeah.
playing that new, whatever. So I'm gonna go hang out with them. Like, how do y'all navigate? That's what I'm kind of getting to, like, curious. How do you navigate these problematic people in your life?
It's a learning lesson.
Okay.
Like, it's not something you learn right away. Most people, there are some that are fortunate enough to figure it out when they're young, but it's so many different salesmen and snake oil salesmen and con men and people who will talk you into things that's sounds like the greatest thing in the world, and you don't know it until you've heard it over and over again, right?
Right.
The first time they tell you, you fall for the trick, you go out, now you the one locked up, right?
Yes.
The first time though, you thinking, maybe it's just I slipped up and that's why I got caught. The next time you're doing it because of the same friend, once
Yeah.
again you get hemmed up. Then it's like, hold up, man. How come I'm always getting hemmed up for your idea?
Yep.
And it takes, as humans, we like that excitement. So it ain't always the friend's fault because if it's easy for us to get enticed, that means we wanted something anyway.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
And
But
that's why I narrowed down to like 2 choices.
What's
So
that?
either
What's that?
you stay because it's a toxic relationship, period, or stop fucking with him.
yeah,
Leave him alone.
yeah, cut him off.
And the
Yeah.
truth
Yeah.
is, it really is a toxic relationship, you know, like, especially because when you think about it, these are always the ones like that. You're like, nah, you know, I shouldn't. Nah, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just, you know, like, and those be the people that push you. I mean, of course, like those people along the way, right? They help us to overcome fears and stuff, and they push us. But when it's in the wrong direction, you know, my guy said, I got an offensive line. That is hilarious. He had another
Yeah,
baby.
no,
He said, "You're a
I'll be
tackle."
real. I growing up, I was the nice guy that always did bad shit.
Okay.
Right. So I never intended ever for people to get in trouble, but I was that guy. If you hung with me, it was going to be a little risky sometimes.
Right.
And so it's kind of weird to even say it, but that's what it was. Right. And so even myself, as I got older, I realized looking back on myself, I was never shady, never snaky, but always into something. Right. And so looking back on myself, I'm like, damn, I was the guy that I would have been cool with, but I wouldn't have wanted to hang with because of the kind of situations I was putting myself in. Right. So as I got older, I started asking myself, would I hang with myself?
I definitely wouldn't have hung with you. I would have said, what?
Not trying to.
Would
Yep.
I hang with myself?
They're
And I'm
like-
like, nah, you might get hemmed up in some diabolical
Exactly.
scheme to take over the city or something. Like, nah, right? So you got to learn, you know, and that's why we can tell our kids. As I trust me, I told all 4 of my kids, but they still touch the fire sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Touch
They gotta
fire,
learn.
you're
They gotta
flame.
learn through their own experience or through somebody else's experience that shocks the crap out of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah, like now, how about y'all? Like, I mean, and let's not just think of, let's kind of exclude, you know, of course, we all got them homies that are getting into legal trouble, but what about the ones that are getting you know, that do drugs, experimenting, or even, you know, if you're trying to be faithful, like, I know.
I mean, that's them. If they doing drugs, if they try to push it on me, that's something else. But if they doing drugs, that's on them. Like that's if you and it, again, life is a choice. So you choose to be around who you want to be around, no matter what you excuse. Like, oh, I want to be there to help. Like, no, you're not liable for anyone but yourself, and you choose to be in every situation that you choose to be in, and also everything comes with repercussions and whatever else comes with it. But yeah, it's if anyone's doing drugs and if you're comfortable around doing it, fuck it, hey, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and sniff your coke, shoot up your hair, whatever. I mean, that's them.
You're not gonna try to save them. You're not
Right.
gonna try to
No.
extend a helping
For
hand.
what?
He might sell it to him.
Oh,
Not the hard stuff, but I get you up there. But,
yeah. As long as it's not
we,
think,
we know the hard
think,
stuff.
Nina,
Yeah, we
think.
know the hard stuff. But you know, like I mean, you can try to save someone, but again, that person needs to save themselves. Like, you can give them all the tools, and again, it's like taking a horse to water, and you just can't force them.
You can't force it.
So, and it's always going to be whoever's going through that choice to stop, and it's also your choice to either try to be around that to support, but don't push, or just step away from it, and then you come across however you come across to that person. But then, again, life's full of choices, too many options, too many variables, too many levels, and you got to do what you got to do, handle what you got to handle. But then again, if your friend is doing hardcore drugs, you choose to be around it, then hey, you're a part of that problem.
So what about
It is what it is.
So what about the homie that's like, hey man, yeah, everybody, y'all got this call. Hey man, at the hotel, got a few of them over here. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? Come through, you know, blah blah blah. What about that kind of pressure?
You
I
make
mean,
your own
that-
decision.
But I don't seem like a bad friend. I mean, if he said he done already have them line up,
and depending
but
on
I'm saying
your
he
life.
said he done already have them line up, so now it's time to knock them down.
No, I'm saying I don't know who this man is. No, but serious, like if you know exactly what he's talking about, right? He's not talking
They
about
know.
partying or nothing. Like
The
and
hotel
it's-
homie.
Yeah, but you're trying to be faithful, like you're with somebody or whatnot.
Make a
like,
decision.
It's still a decision. Still a decision.
But I'm saying that's those kind of people are in our lives too, to where there's that kind of pressure,
But they
right?
can't make you do it.
yeah, you can't make. Yeah,
That's
unless
what I'm
you.
saying. You in that case, you can make a decision. I mean, all of this is a decision.
It
Decision.
is.
Because you can hop in that car with your cousin that's been doing 100 on I-4 with
Yep.
a pistol and like
Yep.
13 blunts, or
Yep.
That was so specific.
That was a little too specific.
That
if you
was
ask me.
absolute-
Hey, thank you, Pirate. You don't already know. That's how we mess with you too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know,
Sir, Pirates,
still
Pirates.
keeping it tight. You know what I mean?
Cheap.
Supporting. You know what I'm saying?
like you
Solid.
could- yeah, hell yeah. What up, Pirate? Yeah, you could definitely like choose to go to that hotel room or stay home. I
Yeah,
mean, if
stay
you're
at
in a
home.
relationship and your friend that you know is devious
Yep.
and you know got hoes invite you somewhere where you're gonna be isolated with
Yep.
said hoes, you have to make a decision.
Uh huh.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I got stuck. Will you say devious again?
Huh?
Will you say devious again?
Devious
Devious.
You say relationships?
relationships.
The way you said it.
the S.
With the teeth in, you say devious relationship.
Yeah, because I got fangs in my mouth.
Yeah,
These
bitch.
are
You get it?
vampire fangs.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean to take away from what you said, because it was really good too. But
Yeah,
I
choices,
think
choices.
like the whole point of this is kind of like, I knew for y'all, like y'all are level-headed people and strong-minded people, right? That aren't just gonna be like, all right, let's do it. You know, I'm talking more to people that don't know how to navigate this stuff. I remember talking to my cousin, man, and
Or
I remember. Oh, go ahead.
Or the people who don't know how to handle it. If you're a gamer, look at it as an RPG. it's literally choices.
I was on the
Mass
choices.
Effect, you got your red, you got your blue, you got the white choice, which is just basic common.
You know
got-
we choosing red.
got-
Look, this is how I see it, because you guys know we're in entertainment, right?
Yes.
We're in entertainment, and those situations do come up, right? But the way I look at it is this one night of fun worth the empire me and my wife are building?
Right.
And you don't fuck with my money, and you don't fuck with my family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so for that friend,
Yell that behind me.
no, I ain't yelling at you. Hitty bringing all the hoes.
Family for
Hitty
life.
got all the hoes. No, but not Hitty. No. But
They can't even hear you
but what
either,
I'm getting
so.
at is
Intelligent
you know,
hoes.
those friends, you still love them. They still your family, your people, right? You still love them, but sometimes you gotta love people from a distance.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you meet up with them the next time y'all in a kosher setting. But a lot of the mistakes people made are because they put themselves in situations to make
Sniper.
those mistakes.
Sniper
Absolutely.
love. Sniper
Like you
love.
said,
That's what you call it.
you took the choice to go to the hotel where them said hoes are, right?
Yep.
A lot of people you might go there without the intention
Red roof
of
in
messing up.
somewhere.
But if you put yourself in bad situations, sometimes bad shit happens, right? And
Exactly.
so you just gotta love that friend from a distance. Like, bro, I can't make it tonight.
Depending on the quality of the hoes, it could
Yo.
be bad. Yeah.
But depending on what.
Depending on the quality of the hoes, it could be bad.
Yeah, I say, man, it's like, it's about setting boundaries to say it in a way that, you know, most people will understand. But
Yeah.
in another way, it's just exactly what they're saying. It's like establishing who this person is, what they're into, what they do. Now I have a choice
Yo.
if I want to ride with this person or I want to get off the, you know, the messy train or whatever. And it's about setting boundaries, right? And limiting social connection with them. I was in the military, man. My adulthood come up was around some of the wildest people doing the wildest things. And sometimes I was, you know, participating in it, but then there's some of them.
Depends on the
I'm not
hoes.
gonna lie, there was
Depends on
some.
the host.
I was
Quality of
right
the host.
there, but probably bringing in other people. But like, there are also times where you're just like, nah, like I can do better, you know. And there's pressure that comes with that, right? When you, especially like when you're trying to do better, you know, and you're in an environment that's still kind of toxic, you know, and you can't actually get immediately out of it. It's like it's gonna take that strong willpower, that strong boundary setting, because it's setting a boundary is not easy to begin with. But when you go out every Friday with your friends, and then one Friday you're like, no, I'm gonna chill. They're like, no.
But it also depends who you are. If you're like the kind of person who just happens to make bad decisions all the time,
Yeah.
then that's just gonna be you. Like, you know what? my girl's here, but they going to a strip club, and I know that one chick with the one joint gonna be there. You know what?
Yeah, bad decision.
Yeah, let me go ahead and slide out.
Make
And
that
then-
bad decision.
Yeah, and then that's you making bad decisions. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't do that. Yep.
Slide
You gonna
right
slide
in.
right there.
Look, I live by the anything that's gonna knock me off from my goals, my path of success.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Can't do
Anything that can knock me off, me going to that hotel, that can mess up the empire me and my family building, and knocks me off my goals. You know, the friend that wants to go rob people, that knocks me off my goals. Because if we get caught, now I can't go reach the success I'm trying to, the success I'm trying to reach, right? Anything that can, now we all human though.
Yeah.
We all human, and I've made terrible decisions, and I'm sure we all have at some point in time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in the next 50 years I'm gonna make a bunch more terrible decisions.
But that's what I say every time I mess up. Oh, I'm just human.
Yeah, you just give yourself that pass.
You just gotta chuck it
I
to
don't
the
think it's
human.
that
You be
easy.
messing up on
Ralph.
purpose
Yeah,
though.
so if I mess up on purpose or even, it's human. It's part of the human experience.
So we're not perfect.
Exactly.
You make mistakes, we make mistakes.
No human walking is
but,
perfect. You know
but
what I mean?
y'all, I always
not
think,
at all.
what are my goals? Could this mess me up from all the work I put into it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and man, like just to kind of wrap that up, you know, is like really, man, like listen to what all these guys are saying, man, because we come from all different walks of life, and we are a core of people, you know what I mean, that will hang with just about anybody, you know, if they're good people. We see goodness in them, you know, so they could be dangerous. They could be. I remember a story, man. Oh gosh. I remember Bless was in Seattle with me. Don't say his name, Bless. I remember being.
I don't remember names.
No,
so-
yeah. We're in Seattle, and I happened to take him to you know, if you're from Seattle and know, it was a restaurant on the pier, and we were just going there. I think I knew somebody DJing, and Bless came, and then we're sitting at the bar, and then all of a sudden my homeboy comes up, and he's dangerous. Like he's one of those homeboys that, like when he came up immediately, I started looking around. Like, is he being followed by the police, or has he got some kind of beef? And Bless is like, oh, what's up? You know, Bless is being Blessed. He's just cool. And the whole time, I'm just so nervous. I'm like, man, I got Bless in the crosshairs of a gang member, a real gang member.
Who's a banger?
Like
Blood, gang, Crip.
no, Crip. I'm not talking about play. This is an OG. So
OG
a
Nobly.
Crip that.
Rondo.
A Crip that got 10 year, like a Crip that got 10 year, like that's how long he.
Yeah,
been-
10-year
If I,
Crip.
if I say I
He's a
don't remember
10-year
his
Crip.
name, what you saying?
Yeah,
You can't be kicked out. He's in it for life.
but no, like it was one of those moments, because I was just like, and no disrespect to him, but I mean he wasn't the type of dude I go kick it with on a Friday, because I know what his lifestyle brings, right? And just having Bless there, I was just like, yo, this is wild. And then he left, and I told Bless, I was like, Bless, that man is dangerous, B.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really. I felt it, but I mean, I didn't feel like he was.
Of course
he was an immediate danger to our circle, you know. But you
Yeah.
could definitely
But he was
tell he
about that
was
life.
uneasy.
He's one of them dudes. He's super cool, man. He is, and he's a dope rapper. Like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is a known rapper. He's a dope guy, and but he's just like him in the wild is like him in the studio. Like, oh, we're good. But him in the wild is like,
What up,
you don't-
cuz?
You don't know who's following or whatever.
Yeah,
Nah, cuz.
that was good.
Nah,
That was good?
cuz.
Nah, cuz.
Nah,
you know,
cuz.
I mean, yeah, you know, he was definitely one to, you know, keep an eye on for sure. But in Seattle, we went to many shifty places. I just want to put that there.
sound like
No,
Like
I
Seattle was
just
a
telling you,
shifty
like
place?
in Seattle, it was rough place after rough place. You know, we was like on
No.
Capitol Hill. You know, we
Just
went
a bunch
down.
of ruffians every year.
Yeah,
This
sometimes it was like, wow, I can't believe like Seattle is like this. You would think it's a nice, clean
He's
city.
lying.
I will give it that. Is cleaner because, you know, the buses is on them little rails. The bus them is not letting out no emission, no carbon, so they are it make the city smell
So
cleaner
electric.
and it's nice.
Yeah.
But you
I
know, it
still don't know what
definitely,
it's for.
huh? You know, but it still have its
Was it
like its
Skyrail
dark
or
side. You know what I
something,
mean?
whatever?
Seattle is no
Monorail.
easy ride. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like the buses are connected to like the wires.
The Central District. I mean,
And
that's
then-
why I wanted the Central District, right?
Yeah,
Central District
was
is
it like
very
San Fran or
like, you
something?
know, you got to be careful.
I don't know. I remember Bless is just looking at it. He goes, LaRue, what's that? I was like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, it's connected. He's like, no, but what is it for? And I really thought about it, and I was like, I have no idea.
What do you mean? What, you don't know why they connect?
No.
That's how they move
That's
the
how
drugs.
they get the power.
But there's some that no, because it's weird. Because some of them will be connected for like half the ride and then be off.
That sounds like, so what if they run out of rail? Like,
Yeah,
they don't
that's-
have no, I don't understand that
Probably
though.
got the juice. They probably got a battery.
No, so if they take a wrong turn and they don't have a rail on the road that they go in, they're like, what do you do?
Yeah, see, I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Shit turns to a plane.
But yo, this is again, man. We're the Hot Mango C podcast, man. This is episode number 22. 22.
Dos y dos. Wait, I don't
And-
think that's how you say it, right?
No,
How you say 22 in Spanish, T?
dos.
Vente.
Bente,
No,
bente.
vente,
Dos, dos. Dos, dos.
Vente, dos.
Yeah, 2K tonight.
Hey, Henny,
2 Kizzle tonight for sure.
Henny. I went into the mall and I said, "Hey, man, you got a dos
Dos y dos.
jersey number?" They was like, "You want two of them?"
Mhm.
I
Dos y
said,
dos.
"No, a 22. I want 22," and they said, "Get out." I said,
Dos, dos.
Dosey dos.
dos.
Dos,
I
dos.
got dos y dos
You get a
jerseys.
dos
I
Go
wanted to
crazy.
dos y
but
dos.
this is episode 22, man. We are just 10 days from the election. Just another reminder, man, if you are registered to vote, because if you're not going to vote now, but definitely get out and vote, man. We don't care if you are supporting Trump, you're supporting Kamala Harris. I kind of care, but I don't. I just rather you vote.
That was a sequence.
It was kind of a rhyme too, but
Yeah.
get out and vote. It's early voting going on right now until I don't know if the rest of this week or next week, but get out and vote. And this is that time of the show where we kind of wind down and we do a spotlight shout out. If you haven't had a chance, man, we have season 1 content, season 2 content now. We're getting ready to wrap up season 2 and get ready for season 3. But if you haven't got a chance to really dive into who we are, what we talk about, there's so many jewels literally in a lot of these episodes, relating to all these topics. We've been talking about this election for the last year, and we have so much more content. But this is the time to where we do a spotlight shout out. Each one of us go around and we kind of call out somebody. Wow, I spit on the mic. We call out somebody.
That nigga spit.
Man, that's all wrong. I feel like all of that needs to be edited.
Pittsburgh.
Episode 3.
Pittsburgh. Hey. First episode. Pittsburgh.
Come to Pittsburgh, yeah, I would love to.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Hey,
But-
I love Pittsburgh too.
Pittsburgh
Yes.
with the terrible towels.
I don't know, but that's gonna be cold though. In
No. Pittsburgh
January.
is, oh yeah, well, it'll be good.
Pittsburgh. Did we stop there?
We stopped in
Pittsburgh has a good
Pittsburgh.
herb
It's
out there.
very hilly in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
got a good herb out there.
Okay,
Y'all
Pirate,
focus.
say 2K.
Y'all focus.
All right, I'm down
Refocusing.
for
2K tonight.
This- y'all don't
Good herb in
be-
Pittsburgh.
You got that
Y'all
Black
gonna
Ops.
see.
You got
You see
Black
a
Ops
pirate
6.
thing?
You see, they're not focused.
No, but it's 2K
Yeah,
tonight.
it's tonight.
Black
Oh,
Ops.
shit.
You got
I
Black
gotta-
Ops and
I
Shit looking
gotta
for us too.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
go
but-
to Pittsburgh.
Spotlight shout out today is Henny Skywalker. Do you have somebody you want to shout out today?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout out my dog Brian Howard.
Okay.
He's just
Hey,
dropping
hey.
all these kids like albums.
Hey.
Want to get out here
Brian
and
Howard
shout
dropping
Pirate
seeds.
out. He wanna. He's been doing good out there, man. I see you. I do remember you said that you smoked last week, so I want to know
Yeah.
how that went.
We need a
'cause I know
follow-up.
It's been like
Yeah,
a
2K.
year.
We'll find
You
out.
haven't done that, but you did it, and I want to know about that more as well. But definitely shout out my dog, man. He out there doing his thing.
Shout out Power.
He streams as well as Pirate Gaming,
Hey.
and he's just all around good guy, man. Living out there in the wilds of Montana.
In
You just putting
Montana.
all-
Like,
You putting
Montana.
all this information out
yeah,
there.
my dog out there doing
Yeah,
it, man.
and he the MO, and let me tell you, that man they have
Popping
a big
seeds like
old
Nick
truck.
Cannon.
That man have a what? He have that turbo diesel. This man just be rolling coal. When this man mash the gas, the whole sky just turn black like there's someone in Shenron. In Shadowball, like this man mash that gas and he just rolling that coal. Hey, shout out to all the diesel owners and all the turbo diesel owners out there. Seriously. Y'all is the one that keeps America
Shout out to the
rolling.
team.
Hey, big
to
shout out to
Diesel.
you, Brian, man, aka Pirate, man.
Angry
Making them
pirate.
blush.
We appreciate your love. We appreciate you always supporting us, man, and rocking with us, even in the
Sir
chat
Pirate.
group. on Xbox.
Xbox Live.
I'm really surprised that Bless left. I feel like he did it on purpose because I said you ain't gonna make it the whole episode with that mask on.
And Bless did it. Bless stayed in the mask the whole episode.
Dude,
I feel like that
tell
was
you, it's very
Virgin.
airy. It's very porous.
He's purging. He's
I
purging right
told
now.
him, hey, I told him if he burp, it's gonna be like a boomerang that's gonna come right back.
Right back into you.
Let me tell you, I solar flare myself earlier. With that Belgian was like, right back in my shit, like, oh, Lord. But, you know, that's the sacrifice we make to make sure that we dress up for y'all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let us know how our outfits is, you know what I mean? And what you dressing up for Halloween as, you know what I'm saying, in the comments below. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, you hit that bell notification for YouTube and help us in that algorithm. It helps us put us out there so we can do this more often for you guys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, man, thank you for rocking with us, you know.
Thank you for rocking with us, man.
Yes, sir.
And just to kind of give you a little segue or a glimpse into the future, we're gonna do another episode. We're gonna do an episode right after the election to talk about who won and all of that. Then we're going on vacation, man.
Election special.
I need a vacation.
Like,
Going
I
to
don't
vacation
know.
right down the street.
I don't know where you live, but I know that, man, we're heading towards the end of hurricane season. And, man, when I tell you, bro, I'm about to be so happy. It's like the
Hoodie
weather,
season.
the weather gets beautiful here in Florida, you know what I'm saying? And it just like all the bugs and the critters and the animals just go to
Are
hibernate.
gone.
Yes, it's
Are
the
gone.
best time ever. So we're gonna come back in 2025 and we're gonna do the damn thing starting
Exactly.
season 3.
Some new goodies will come too as well. You'll see it. So stay tuned. You're going to see how it's going to look. It's gonna be crazy.
I seen Bless burp and he had jumped back like it was on a roller coaster. He said, he burped. But look, the jewel of the day today is this, right? So it comes from a quote from Colin Powell. He says, "A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses." I really butchered that, so I'm gonna say it again.
Benny the Butcher.
A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses, end quote. So in short, surround yourself with people who are moving forward, not backwards. People who are taking good risks, not risks that'll put you in jail. You know, men and women who are faithful to their partners, if that's who you're trying to be, right? That power of choice. Because believe it or not, you will always be a reflection of your immediate circle. And looking around me right here, right here, you can see that I made a great choice, man.
Good stuff.
We are the Hot Mango Seed Podcast. And until next time, man,
Shout
have
out
a
to
great
Ash, good
weekend.
friend.
Happy Halloween. And we'll see you when we see you, man.
Yeah, for real. See ya.
Get over here.
Remember to vote. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free all people.
It's that King T on a hot day in a kayak in the studio.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. In vengeance, Henny.
Yes.
Now I'm a mango seed.
Turn it up, John
And
him
don't
out.
forget to take a poop.
Oh, Lord. Jeez, you can't take y'all nowhere, B. Can't take y'all